Busa secretary ben on the selected journalists are omukushi omampanyin because say omampanyin person share journalists na omututu na no na ekwaye say bia party for na be fe omunamfofo a omunim omso we mu de omoba enim say that questions bi o mbegum a say ya na be there's no fairness.
For me, the logo artist na hasu. I Ghana Asem TV. You best subscribe to the channel. You never want to chamber or comment section. You be sure baby. Abusia for Edwa. Ewo United Showbiz. So Abusia Asem Kitwa. Asem Kitwa. The same na ye di pa. Abusia Edwa. Ewo United Showbiz. The pandit and omubuwe for the presidency. Omubuwe for the president of Ghana. Nana Mahama. Papa. Obviously, for all the questions, and I say promises been bring up, President John Dramani Mahama Kachiro in his manifesto. And young year why you move back one say for money. Now, in this course of conversation, I custom hopes and doyani gifty Empress. Questions now bisano. Ama panditing no papa. Obusia my corner got here. Worker and Empress gift to swa. Questions are obisa a brand of for serious air casaro. Gift the meaning say that is the style of Nejumana Oye and I say because also supporting NDC in quotes in Tina or Casasa. I said, I was a my question, my
Wednesday. The fact say presidents in the presentation or even before our questions the bio, there was no mention of creative industry.
Okay.
Yes, say Omo to draft presentation actually forgot about the creative industry. Almost saw a friend almost saw could be some questions so ubia and Namisha Salama painter.
Thank you.
Say, regardless of the fact that young boy ye deal with presentation no crown or say there be semeko na me could be some question on creative industry. Now the kumi kwan say who video na echo round.
Mpacha.
Ya message sala parts now be sa question. And so you nipa na or didn't see one industry. And that's unfortunate. We only see this, but there could be some question ye Bibi Asala will be an Yamisha.
Amen.
But seriously, so who take a clearer picture of the AC now in Kaye? Because governments are the level of attention on the industry.
President we pen a industry players one more position so.
And yana according na ye be projecting industry no ye catch and say this year we need that they are disappointing. They say we should take the customer or say industry no is very important, one of the most important sectors. The president actually admitted that. He also talked about the fact say you can't employment industry is viable, and he is right. It's even the president what the industry it mean how did they mess the whole budget allocation just one person crown fireside? How? And you see, for the first time, when President Kasa about industry now, you see say or Kasa unim the okapa. This one he was not convincing. He seemed caught off guard. The boy no and smartness say unim stuff about the industry, but clearly what he said about industry was not convinced. For the first time, President Mahama came about industry, which means now he was not sure of himself. And that's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. And you see, I say careful. We share NDC manifesto 2024 resetting agenda now. Black Star experience, the whole creative industry from art, tourism, culture, has been couched under Black Star experience. It's not say Black Star experience is a standalone project. The entire industry from culture to arts to tourism is been couched under Black Star experience. And it was their flagship program. I mean, even when you read the manifesto, they tell you say it's a flagship thing. Now they are flagship, they are the Yaman Iska. So the whole year, the likes of KOD, Kafui Danku, Honorable Gomashi, they are just going back and forth. And it's not fair. It's not fair to them. Because now we say some questions, say, oh, then clearly in course, the industry in the last since a part government we ban, nothing has gone on in our industry.
Dr. Kwame Koma birthday.
Empress, a Nibia bow. A Nibia bow. No, seriously, it's not a laughing matter anymore. Okay? When you read the manifesto, 3.3.1, a culture, almost 10 commitment, promise ya culture and we are up further ahead. Under Black Side Experience, I'm say every month you be Calendar Day, you be festival, you be say about 3.3.2. Offense creative industry, almost 20 promises. About 3.3.3, tourism, and also barefoot, almost 50 promises, 50 for industry. No, not the whole year. Not PNC. Hey, it's not something I say joking about. 50. It is the whole year. Not PNC. 50 commitments, 50 promises. Yo, it's not fair. It is not fair. And you know what is disturbing? Most disappointingly, it means that December in GH, if you buy year of return beyond the return, I did by December in DH at least a may be so miss and comprehensive. Disappointingly, it's a Black Star experience. They say, but you see that's one of the buying Sasana and wine, because clearly this was one of the brilliant initiatives of the SWR government. But because another government said about the vision for Bantino, will be if you suddenly your policy na kwakwe. And can you papi more projects and as a venture a bois the industry any gun now and the figures are there to show. Said beyond year of return beyond the return and the December revenue are generating my industry from tourism to us to all sectors from aviation to wherever because they are interconnected. Aviation yani there, transport yani there, hoteliers yani there, tourism yani there. It means December in GH now are projected and as appropriately over the years in Yano year who face this year. And we are being told that you are my shade. It's not this way laugh some say so.
Alright, so 8 months to 9 months of the NDC in government, they are still apportioning blames or still almost see and NPP and yes say NPP and yes see. If you are telling us that NPP did not have any account, or man to be any account, it's mumaba 9 months in here, and I most man to me any account. NPP could want to me any account, or man to me be account. Account now will see or man be into or up to now man to me any program be our industry no. And we say, but NPP was able to organize programs in this country without that same account now, or catching and say because of say Oman creates this account, it's on to me the programs and not able to me why are you people still complaining? In government, you are in government, you are not campaigning. It's we dinner, we Juman, India Samusano, Muye, or better still, Mubambo, and the catching him for Ghana for say, oh, we are sorry, now him say, bit to my Jumano, now him say, this are. Now Mujai a portion now, blames Kakana Musi, NPP, now Musi, woman creates a account. They were able to organize 30 December in this country. Successful ones in this country. They have organized programs. They have invited a lot of people from abroad to this country. That has boosted our economy. Bane mumusi and this and this. I mean, if you see, come on.
Yes, now me tisi nankasa no. No cry when I'm meaning say you cry no money accounts. Aha. You cry no money accounts. Sebe. My predecessor when me account. Enti a fake na ya accountant say make back na creative arts as an agency yenya yankasa account. Enti the cry won cry na say you call eco source for funding support ni ade cry na omutimi extra so because any account you know they cannot proceed because happen let's just say me mistake that my predecessor you know omuni account it is for this reason and I said ebra woko no otimi empty office also no kasa de sika the bottom sika na toy you know you can't begrudge her because there was no account, there was nothing, there was no accountability okoji sika na private pocket mo. And so, the office furnishings or not the secretary, you cannot begrudge it. Into me correct Sani on my way na asana ye take it off. Say the ye betimia IGF muno and they say we're coming to register and license every enterprise under the creative industry. Register and license. It will come with some cost. Committee ebe transe na ya categorize no say be obi adwuma ye ketwa obi de kese obi na ya hwe say appropriately no fees say eno metua in the process and no be ma ye IGF enough e dey take care of your kra ansa na creative arts fund no kra aba enti mi na the kwan mu aye enti be ma bebre etochima afa na ya straight ni na ye ba be bie ni so a ebe ma edwuma na koso ka
conversations ye ba ha ye be launch ye pe ne ka say ye ni roadmap bia to sa Black Star experience the anima say ye say every day is going to be a cultural display bi wo baby ye ni ye die ye bata Caribbean ye say there's going to be a festival somewhere ye ni roadmap bia metina ha ka say there's a total disconnect from Black Star experience in penny for no more can any minister on abuji fa blaguma shi de oka me refer to me notes abra okotina say vet no or see Black Star experience no say you do assemblies no behwe o mo resources so a mo wo any ade ehia e wo mpotem ho na se sika ne beso a ye de asoso amoma ye but then I sat here and I said no mama ye ti asesa it's a national agenda na ye push forward ye be free sa December festivities na ye a year long festivities e ma mo ka say for proposals ne ade a o mo fambra so miti ha no I'm worried say mampeni beka say asad now no ye gusu a ye didi nkomo won fichire na foundation be na ye si a ye bra 9th month mu ye hu hwe be si ne enti wo ye ne sana mi tracy fit na that disconnect no a flow through till baby ye drew se si ano and I don't blame mampeni because nkofo bi wo ho odi o mesisi wa asenka omo ye dede say the other sectors no ye dede gu na suma na kenya ne say a whole fiscal year no ye free mu a ye ti ha ye di abobo no so they should be up and doing mama mampeni accept sir it's in the pipeline kind of response no ebiem na me hwe ni mu say festival bi ti say Charlie Water ye na nka omo dom ho kra bagim na kafi we ye who something grand but what did we see everything coin just like that so me buse we asked I think Rex Soma they were on X Space say busa almo say e den na ekoso and he was like so onya any response papa bia won't mean bambegina no ye demand so by now we should know the way forward o dey say wonya shekra give us the road map na ye who say month way ye celebrate way month way ye celebrate way till now Empress ye hu hwe ye appreciate promise no budgetary allocation no so be in next year no but see e be ma year we twem pa ye hu roadmap bia de I don't think say any creative should accept it because clarity here did president say for hate speech and insult because I can be
is also insult abusive
na hate speech in any
yeah
and yes and the quiet so I don't know the movie wa ho de na nka ye wa you little here of ya ba report na che the movie share IP address am fa but one of the questions I'm putting me who say in as much as you see yes we have a software ye the IP address and you bet to me are finding go follow omo mo abroche no omo kan
said yeah
because omo what time ba
oh I'm doing more time
omo ye less busy no mo gina TikTok live no so a everybody baby everywhere die ye ma ye bolding a na ye ma history we sure we shey na ye be my background so I want to know that is this thing limited in our borders. Say Ghana ha, and now say it will extend outside Ghana, because mind you, some of the hate speeches, especially they are instigating violence. They are yeshan kofokutu paso munkoye bonibi. Nia obitina ni console bi echi a wo ka say na asemesi ana obintin kra munko twa jantu ni fie me wo hanka say na meye me wo hanka say na meye. Most of them if you are manoni neighbor, most of them, those comments na ebani na derogatory comments and kofo kasabio and some like a better kill time I'm will be the 1 minute rabbit na social media are spilling it out. So I really want to know that if this thing extends outside the borders of Ghana, and kofa almost omudisa abonino omubakwachi. And not Romeo who can be say be a buying issue. I think that's the perception in a lot of people's head. Mestre says a year I mean can say regulatory system here on my penny a day bay. Yeah, Mestre say ye masa system no any jumama ubia. Enko ye say obia when ya simpie be a jina all can sema it's here. NDC ntini akochino anaso obi a ono so ka asemetia NPP meso de okati a NPP ne ba kochino na de wakati a NDC ne bejai. Okay, patcho de make cannot say it has to go for everybody so that we actually know say indeed we have the interest of a minor at heart. Because Empress sakasa sebi prejudice o sakasa fino akwa must say young children as young as sometimes not even up to 18. Ekra form phone in some of the yes, security agencies ne foreign partners for no aiding kitan say abroche for ne kan. Okay, then that's good. Yeah.
Ina bani say na mbusa secretary be no mo selected journalist a omukushi omampanyin because say omampanyin person share journalist na omututu na no na ekwaye say bia party for na be from namfofo aw minimum so we mu de amoba enim say that questions bi wa mbeguma say ya nebe there's no fairness o share journalists e call ho na me nka so mo NDC for but I'm telling you say a lot of them are friends enti e ba sara oh yem frey e nanfofo no mo mbra enti nobody will be serious and ask our questions where I can na mini anamo kano stakeholders or more industry mo ahina na wo aw meet me busa our questions we what you didn't say. And this is how it's going to be. And I'm getting disappointed too. Because me can say time when I bought my mini deal hanum. Me try to say, I know this woman will work. And trust me, I'm not seeing anything from the minister. Omo mi hu omo kakra omo ye adwuma ye Abeku Santana KOD. I think so me no pa na mi hu. Even kra no Abeku boss no kra woman no kra no. Fine. She's always with Abeku nti ono mpo de me ha no. But Rexoma and the minister, Honorable Jifa, I'm not seeing her.
But you see, radio stations in you will be invite so the 2% at the continent. I was saying radio station for so the inviting about Nipe 2 and Obeko, but yeah, the any day, Salamatano, or no year more presidency. It's no kita passa on a cameraman on the normal now. What I say, to say no, no, be some my idea. Omu media houses na wo Ghana ha nyina akoyen. Omu bi be some my.
Nti ho amu na select omu koye.
Na me che say etuche media house na nkasa.
Nti na me say me pese me kasa bi. You see, normal say no, ye emotional say ye can. And eba say obi ti ba bi a na odwene no ma bi ma. Okay. I mean it's not fair. Said they can promises be brave and omu make here. What you say, and we are not seeing them, and we are getting disappointed. Obi beka say, oh, say 9 months dey yenko achiri bia. Kakranka koko na ankra na be ma.
Ayema.
And according to say, who opposition, and somewhere who come. Meaning the entire say the month na mawa na we refi hu se den. Enche 4 years e be wo. Ahia na e be satena. Na ya kan se de ya kan na yen spare ubia. That's it.